Well, here we are. Here's the guy that picked me up on the side of the road almost 54 years ago. He died on August 6th, 2025, and this is all that's left. So, I have to say he had a good life. He enjoyed his life. He was content to the end, even with dementia and having a stroke and having COPD and all kinds of troubles that he had physically. He was a very content, joyful person. And I've learned a few things about grief through this whole journey. I haven't been able to talk about it until now. It's been about 3 months that he died. So here's what I'm learning about grief. You can grieve for as long as you want to. So I joined some of these grief support groups when he first died. And I'm reading things like, my husband died 10 years ago and I still sleep with his shirt because I can't get over his death. And my husband died 25 years ago and I still miss him. And so much long-term, horrible, painful grief. So one thing that I learned from TikTok, from all of these neuroscientists that are on here, is about neuroplasticity. It's about what you think creates your reality. And my reality is that I don't want grieving widow to be my new identity. I'm still me. I'm still alive. I'm gonna miss him forever. But I'm not gonna grieve him forever because he had a good life. He was 83 when he died. He lived his life the way he wanted to live it. And really, he died the way he wanted to. 6 weeks before he died, he came up to me and he said, "I love you, goodbye." And I kind of laughed because he can't go anywhere without me. I said, where are you going? He goes, "Well, I'm going to be dead soon." And I had an immediate flash of panic because I heard different places, when somebody says they feel like they're going to die, you should believe them because something's going on. So I start calling around trying to get hospice for him. Then 2 weeks after that, he comes by again and he gives me his wedding ring. And he goes, "Here, I want you to have this one after I die," because we had a fire in our house March of 2024 and we lost everything. And I lost my wedding ring, wedding band in that fire. So he came and gave me his wedding band and said, "You can have this after I die." He knew he was dying and he wasn't upset. He wasn't sad. He knew it was coming. He was that kind of person. He was very spiritual. He was very much in touch with his spirit and with the universe. So you know what? I'm not going to grieve him for the next 10, 25, 35 years. I'm going to miss him. And I'm probably going to have a few more tears to shed, but I'm not going to live in that grief. Because I tell my mind, you're not going to be sad the rest of your life. I'm not going to do that. You get to grieve as much as you want or as little as you want. And I don't want to be the grieving widow. I just don't. I have children, I have grandchildren, I have great-grandchildren, and they've all been really wonderful. And I want to live with them. You know, I'm 73. I have who knows how many years left. I want to live them. I don't want to live them in grief. I want to live them in joy. So here we are. Bye, hon. Been sweetheart that picked me up on the side of the road, take me to California, where I was hitchhiking. That's how we met. And we lived together from that day to the day that he died. I was with him. I saw his last breath. I saw his last heartbeat. And I know he's now on his best adventure. And I think I'm going to see him again someday. So, that's it.